Good afternoon on what is a cool, bright day. It is Thursday, the 13th of October. I'm in the Reed Nook with a nice cup of tea and a cat who's not ours. There we go. And I've got some boxes to unbox. So, I am going to continue unboxing this one. Now, from here, I have already pulled out one book, which is 6 Seasons in Sandheart, The Seven-Tailed Wolf, which is the conclusion to the 6 Seasons in Sandheart campaign by Andrew Logan Montgomery, and I'm really looking forward to reviewing that. But also in this box, this package, is this, which is Sandheart Volume 4, The Godskin and Mad Prax, 2 scenarios for RuneQuest Roleplaying in Glorantha, and it comes from the Johnstown Compendium, which is the community content program for RuneQuest Roleplaying in Glorantha, so published by Kozum Inc. Now this is the fourth volume in the series, and really what they've been detailing essentially a series of events and adventures in Sun County, near Prax, where the player characters are essentially peacekeepers, the equivalent of the militia or the local police force. So, Sandheart Volume 4, 2 scenarios for RuneQuest Roleplaying Glorantha, The Godskin Incident. The Godskin Incident sees the Sandheart militia investigate a murder and face down deadly rivals before launching a crusade that crosses Prax en route to a final confrontation. Written by Jonathan Webb, illustrated by Mark Baldwin, Dario Corallo and Christy Herbert. Mad Prax Beyond Sundome. Mad Prax Beyond Sundome brings the Sandheart militia into an epic event of the early Hero Wars. Will this be Sun County's finest hour? Probably not, Ed. Written by Michael O'Brien, illustrated by Dario Corallo and Mike Baldwin. There we go. So, all that on the back. And we open up. And we've got an illustration of the persons involved. So, yeah, that one is... you basically see more of the cover there in its fungoid glory. Credits page, quite detailed credits page. Then we get into table of contents, and then this explains the God skin incident and history behind it. So setting it up for the Game Master, and then the introduction for the militia. And the militia itself is meant to be consisting of sort of like the regions, so essentially the militia's misfits. Okay, basically kicked off over there, out the way, where nobody will see them, and they won't do anything dangerous or stupid or idiotic, but they have adventures. So. We have an incident which results in part 1 pursuit, and there's the decent little map there. The route, fairly plain, but it's a start, and we have I think essentially it's organised by decision tree. So you know, potential outcomes of each of the encounters, and then you know, it does it again here, but even a larger range of choices. And the player characters encounter some Eldrayami, some elves who are lost, and this is how the player characters can deal with them. Does it again? In fact, we got a third decision tree, almost as many decision trees in as many pages. And then scenario comes to a close with. Well, this part of it comes to a close when I have to return it to Sandheart, having resolved that situation for the moment, before leaving on to going to Bigglestone and a fuller crusade, and this will take them quite a long way, all the way around this area. You can see the route there. so quite a long way distances travelled over Prex. We've got some really decent pieces of illustration in here. Here, you know, signs of their travel. You know, putting it, hanging up their saddles out of the dirt at the end of the day. Got a llama. Is that a llama? Well, basically some form of beast drawing a wagon there, a cart, and then they get to Horngate, large settlement. And from there on to Agate, which is a fantastic illustration of the location. I show that to the players, and I thought they're going, wow. So you can see how dangerous it is to across the wastes of Prex. It's dry, it's inhospitable, and you really have to be prepared. I want to get to Bigglestone. I keep wanting to say Bigglesworth, but you know, that's just me. And then we face betrayers, an ambush, and the player characters have to enter a mushroom forest, presumably the mushroom forest to cover. They encounter a big, darker, more dangerous encounter in the Betrayer's Ravine. And here we've actually got a map of the fungal forest itself. And then handouts and so on. All useful content for the players to have as they're taking their characters around on this long trip. It's followed by, I've got the RuneQuest statistics for the Godskin. So, there we go, accompanied by these fantastic illustrations, which, you know, if you've got the PDF, you can take out and present to the player characters. Just show who they are, you know, who they're interacting with, who they're fighting, so on. You have creatures of a chaos herd, including sort of like, yeah, it's a really nasty looking llama. And even a whatever that is. Just more great illustrations throughout. It's really nicely done. And then we come to the last scenario, Mad Prax Beyond Sundome. Honestly, a pun waiting to be written. And the player characters are out on patrol when they encounter the great big dragon snail. Go back to the Sundome table, even have a meeting with the Count. Released in his chamber, and meet Mellow Yellow, Male Baboon, and then they have to set off on a mission. And essentially, here we have getting to Mad Prax itself in all its oddness and weirdness. So quite a lengthy trip there, quite detailed. Again, certainly a lot of travelling involved in these two scenarios. You know, not so much in the previous ones, and this is a much shorter scenario. You know, it basically comes down to the end, and then we've got Mad Prax Beyond Sundome with the statistics. You know, so they go Dragon Snail, various NPCs, threats and the like. And then a Lunar Cavalry Wyvern, yeah. and then the afterwards, you know, basically one from Nick Brook, one from Michael O'Brien, just giving their views on what we've got, and then a final word from the progenitor of the series, Jonathan Webb himself. And the team themselves, you know, basically Mark Baldwin's art, Jonathan Webb text, and then design Nick Brook. I mean, these are really lovely books. And then we've got adverts for more Johnstown Compendium content at the back, including all of the other 3 Sandheart books in the series, and the Black Spear campaign or adventure, which I've already done an unboxing of. I've already done an unboxing of all of these anyway. So that's the Godskin and Mad Prax, Sandheart Volume 4, 2 scenarios for RuneQuest for Roleplaying Glorantha, available from the Johnstown Compendium. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook. If you have, then please do click on the like button down below. And of course, if you've got any feedback or comments, I appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to yet more unboxings in the Nook, where you'll see me out here with a parcel or a package containing a book or game, which I will unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. And of course a cat who is not ours, then please do hit that subscribe button down below. In the meantime, thanks again for watching. Be back again soon with another unboxing in the Nook video. Bye for now.